Good day. Hey Black Links. Hey Manda. Hey Fire Memes. Hey X Lol. Hey Joaquin. Zelda hype. How's everyone doing? Why can people never say my name? Xdelol. Xdelol. I don't know, man. Ow. Oh, these are the worst. They keep following you forever. Leave me alone. Oh shoot, I'm in a corner. Ooh. There we go. Playing a new playthrough of Breath of the Wild, damn. I thought no one wanted to play Breath of the Wild anymore. Because Tears of the Kingdom is so much bigger. At least that's what people say. So glad they finally made a Zelda game where P-Hat is the main character. They're pretty broken too. Although I think the Octoroks are probably the most broken, in my opinion. Breath of the Wild is indeed pure. This is not my main save file, by the way. I already finished the game a few days ago. But yeah, the game is just really, really fun. It's just dandy. I rolled credits last night, cleaning things up now. Nice. Very good. Yeah, I think the story is really good. Like, it's nothing too special in terms of like twists and turns and stuff, but there's some interesting lore. Some really good lore. Some of it kind of changes the whole canon in a good way. I have 2,145 hours in Breath of the Wild and only 1,290 Tears of the King. Yeah, I can tell which one you prefer, but that's still a lot of hours. You can just ignore so many of the enemies if you want to. But combat is not really the main focus of the game, so it's okay. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, am I gonna get stuck? Yep. Yeah. I love this map. Duration of Hyrule is my favorite top-down. Yeah. It's like a combination of all the other... Like, it has a little bit of Ocarina of Time in there. Obviously, a lot of A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds. Has some Ocarina of Time enemies in there, like the P-Hat, for example. At least this version of the P-Hat. Let me see. In here. Nope. Jesus. The perspective. We got some pot. Some Gerudo pot. Link to the Past is my favorite top-down. Yeah, it's a classic. Still holds up. You think we'll get a new Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom style game? I think they're gonna do something different. Like the next one. They usually spice it up after... Like if you look at Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, what did we get after? Like after that, Wind Waker, and after that we got Twilight Princess. So yeah, I think it's safe to say they're gonna probably do something else. P-Hat, go! Yeah. Wrecked. Good idea, it's 4:20 somewhere. Be right back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. You guys. Yet is the GOAT in this game. My son defeated the Seismic Talus with it. Oh yeah. To be honest, on my first playthrough, I didn't get it until way later. Not sure why. I just didn't find it. You can find it really early on in a cave somewhere, like in the opening field. But I guess I just missed it. Wonder how that Gerudo pot is, if it's any better than what I what I got. Ah! Oh wow, it just obliterates it. Come on, P-Hat, do something. They don't really do damage, I think. Razorback says, been a long time watcher. I watched you since the dungeon preparation idea videos for Tears of the Kingdom. Just want to say I love your channel and keep up your amazing work. Well, thank you very much. That is a long time ago, yeah. I'm just gonna let these guys squabble. I'll just let them duke it out. Yeah, much appreciated. Yeah, they just toss you around. I don't have a Switch anymore. Not buying another one. Won't be able to play Echoes of Wisdom until the next console. Well, if we're lucky, that's gonna be pretty quickly. Pretty soon. What happened to your Switch? Do I have a bat? I do. Whoop. Holiday 2025 is my guess. I'm assuming a little bit sooner than that, right? If the, like, obviously I don't know much about it because I don't really focus on the whole Switch leak stuff. I just don't care about it all that much. I have to be all the way over here. But from what I was told, they could announce it anytime soon. Probably before holiday of this year, they will at least announce it. But we'll see. I don't know. It's hard to say. This video, the aftermath, is my favorite one. Oh, that one was a fun one. You mean the aftermath of the Great Calamity, right? Maybe I'll do one on the upheaval. I can just talk to them first. Our town is west of here. You should check it out, but everyone is on the edge to the rip. And you have to find... I don't think you can go inside right now. We'll see. My Switch was old and it stopped working ages ago. Ah, that sucks. You cannot buy one second hand or something? I think you can get them from... like for pretty cheap, I would guess. Very tight on money. Okay, understandable. Understandable. I'm pretty sure I missed something, 'cause I don't think they're gonna let me in. Yeah, I gotta find the chief's daughter first. But I do not remember for the life of me where she was. Wrong one. Table. It has to be here somewhere. I think it was near the sanctum somewhere. I think that's here, yeah. Was going the right way. Go home. Thought she was somewhere around this place. Are you gonna buy the Lego set Deku Tree? No, that's not really for me. I wouldn't know what to do with it. It'll just be standing on a shelf here. Plus, I'm not really a merch guy in general. I play games, but I don't really buy merchandise all that often. Unless it's like something I really like. The Master Sword, for example, a real life Master Sword. I would buy that. In fact, I have one. Although it's not entirely accurate, but... Where the hell is she? Let me check. Look for a place where you can create an entrance. Rift that appeared. Searching the area. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I should have checked my my objective markers. 300 is way too much. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I am not paying for that. Oh, now try does react. Pretty sure I walked through this place just now. I like how try can just go through walls and floors and... Are the Rito in this game? No. Not in this one. Which is interesting now that I think about it. Only the Zora. Have you played Indigo yet? I don't know what Indigo is. Was that... Did we talk about that last time? Sorry, I have a terrible memory sometimes. These Zora were in the Oracle games after all. Yeah. I don't think the... No, the Rito don't exist in the Downfall timeline at all. Oh, there we go. The ROM hack for Ocarina of Time. Oh, I did see something about that, yeah. I haven't played it yet, but maybe we can try it on stream sometime. You think the next Zelda will be Breath of the Wild 3 or something new? Something new, for sure. I don't think they're gonna go back. I think they already said that they were not gonna go back. Technically, we got a sort of a trilogy with Age of Calamity. You factor in the Age of Calamity, it's technically sort of a trilogy. I'm ready for something new, though. I hope something, like, not related to Hyrule. But that's just me. I think, especially after Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Age of Calamity, and now this one, I'd love to see just... no Hyrule for 1 or 2 games, you know? There's so much more. There's a whole world out there that they can do stuff with. Other kingdoms, other, you know, countries, other dimensions. Is Age of Calamity canon? I don't know. I mean, it's not on the timeline or anything. It's not listed, like, anywhere. So I guess Nintendo... doesn't think so. Maybe you could say ambiguously canon or something, because even if it was canon, it doesn't really impact the story of the other games at all, because it's like a separate timeline, separate reality. Oh, I remember this whole section is pretty lengthy. They won't believe you for the longest time. I'll just skip through the text real quick. I'm mostly doing side quests on my 100 or my other file, my original save file. Who else studies Zelda lore like it's human history? That's the fun part of it. I like to pretend like I'm a real life archaeologist. Oh, hey Zelda lore. What's up? Well, it doesn't matter what we think at the end of the day. It's Nintendo's decision whether something is canon or not, but... I mean... like I said, it doesn't really hurt the story of the other games at all. It doesn't really have a impact on it. The only thing that kind of connects it is Calamity Ganon, because he kind of travels with Eriko into the past. So I guess you could say that he is technically aware of this other timeline at least. But even so, it doesn't really do anything. I miss water blocks. I want to have the water blocks. Water blocks are OP. I'm just gonna ignore them. They're just bats anyway. There's a pig with a boomerang that really speeds up this part of the game. Yeah, like in this top part right here, there's a few camps. I like the music. I like how they didn't use like the typical music that we know, like just Gerudo Valley again, and the same old Kakariko Village theme. They kind of spiced it up. Now that I'm getting off the plateau, I can finally start using my Amiibo cards, but I don't have to look for Korok seeds. Yeah, the cards are very handy. I never got any of them. It's way cheaper than buying the actual Amiibo though. Yeah, I don't think Nintendo is ever gonna elaborate on whether or not Age of Calamity is actually canon or not. I think they're just gonna be like, whatever. It's whatever. I always go to the desert first, so yeah. I can understand going to the Zora area first, but for me it's like almost a tradition now. If I have the opportunity to go to the desert first, I always go to the desert. Yeah, there's a lot of talking in this section. I'm just gonna speed through it. Ben sold me his entire Amiibo collection for 40 bucks? Were they like, do they have like an addiction or something? That they had to, 40 bucks! I mean, jeez. That's that's like the price of one Amiibo, right? Something like that. I don't know how. Every Amiibo I own, they were all gifts, so I don't even know how expensive they are. Have I beaten the game? Yeah. A couple of days ago. And now I'm just doing side quests on my main file. This is a new file. Oasis. Just made a no, well. You definitely made a very good deal. Well, in Tears of the Kingdom, it was kind of a bad idea to go to the desert first, because it has the best dungeon in the whole game. So every dungeon after that was kind of a... Except for maybe the wind one. Actually, oh no, wait, I did go to the Rito one first. Never mind. In Breath of the Wild, I went to the desert first. In Tears of the Kingdom, I did follow the intended path in the beginning. So I did go to the Rito one first, and then I went to the desert, which are the two best dungeons, in my opinion. Like the Stormwind Arc has the best lead up, and the Lightning Temple is just generally the best dungeon, I would say. So after that, it was not really the same. Like it peaked a little too early for me in the dungeon department. All right. Let's see. Go to the cave first. That's the furthest. Yeah, the desert temples are, strangely enough, always one of... I don't know, it's like a consistent thing. They're always the best. The sand ship, the... I would say the Lanayru mining facility is also really good. Though it's not the best one, but it's still solid. Spirit Temple. Also very solid. Arbutus Grounds, very, very solid. Yeah, I'm dying. Did that mole just kick that pea at? Like, oh my god. Hold on. I'm just chilling. Yeah. Come on. What are you doing? Oh my god. I'm just gonna go. You need the mole. I screwed up. Now I cannot get the chest. I'll get the chest later. Oh, wait, that's not a good idea. Oh my god, come on, guys. Finally. Yeah, screw the chest. I'm pretty sure there's nothing special in there. This is a really weird situation. Like, she's over there, and then suddenly there's a Gerudo here. But it's implied that this Gerudo is a ghost. Ah. Like, this, peace once more. At first you think, oh, it's just a Gerudo standing guard, but when you're on the other side, she is not visible. There's no one there. Thank you for lighting the torches. We can rest peacefully now. Please go tell my descendant that all is well. So yeah, she like this is like a ghost. You know, no, she's gone. Hello, Knight. The flames look so cute. Yeah, they do. In Ocarina of Time, my favorite was the Fire Temple. And it was entirely down to vibe. I historically I don't like fire temples in like fire dungeons, I should say. I've never really liked them because it's always just lava, red, and I don't know. Something about the vibe just doesn't do it for me. Ice temples. Yeah, ice temples can be cool. Except the part where it's like slippery. But the Snow Peak ruins were awesome. Oh, it's a Molduga. I'm usually a forest temple kind of guy. I like forest temples. Forest themed dungeons. Not all of them, but usually they do it for me. Ocarina of Time's water temple is still one of my favorites, says Black Lynx. That's what a bold thing to say. I kind of like it too. Like not all of it, but some aspects I do think are a little iffy. But I mean, it is one of a few 3D Zelda dungeons that really feels like the old school, like super labyrinthian stuff. Go get more stuff. Yeah, the Lake Bat Temple was cool. I like the atmosphere. Why is he not coming out? Oh, wait. That's the wrong one. Yeah. It's just a fish. Oh, he's down. That's one way to get rid of him. Smoothie, please. Yeah, Water Temple is really hit or miss for people. Some people love it, some people hate it. I like it more in retrospect than I did when I was a kid. I think as a kid I did kind of hate it. Because I got stuck so many times. But that's kind of the point of the dungeon itself. More like a puzzle dungeon than it is a gauntlet, you know? Like there's not that many enemies that can actually like pose a huge danger to you. More about the navigation. The Ancient Cistern is my favorite water style dungeon. That's a good choice. That is a very good choice. Although it didn't really feel like a water dungeon all that much. Like they found a good balance between the water parts and then you have the creepy basement. But yeah, Ancient Cistern is awesome. The atmosphere is cool, the theme is really cool. But that's kind of the whole point, is that if you make a Zelda game, you would do well to try to satisfy as many people as possible. So I think Ocarina of Time did that very well. Ocarina of Time's dungeons it's like a perfect little set of different types of dungeons. You have linear ones that are more about just surviving. You have the more labyrinthian ones. You have somewhere in between. I don't know, it just felt very well balanced. Like, I can understand that maybe Ocarina of Time's dungeons are not your favorite dungeons in the series, but as a set, I do think it's one of the strongest set of dungeons. Twilight Princess also had great dungeons, absolutely. Oh, no. First. There we go. Where did you come up with the name? The name of my channel. Monster Maze 3D is a game from, I think, the early 80s, and it's considered to be the first horror game ever made, where you're like inside of a maze, and there's like a T-Rex type of monster chasing you. So you're just like constantly navigating the maze itself, and then randomly that kind of T-Rex type of monster will just suddenly spawn right in front of you. It's did I actually ever play it on stream? No. I don't even know how you would play that game. Because it's not like I'm like a huge fan of that game. It's way before my time even. Even though I was born in the late 80s, the game like is much older than that. Like 81 or something. I'm sure there's a way to play it some way, somehow, but I wouldn't know how, or I don't even know what it was on. I think it was just a PC game or something. I know there's a remake of it. Actually, I can check real quick. 3D Monster Maze. Yeah, so this is the game itself, or the box. This is how it actually looks like. But that's some really cool art. His name is actually called Rex. But yeah, it's considered to be one of the first horror games ever made. Maybe the first horror game ever made. And I'm a huge fan of horror games, so... If you guys want, I can play the Silent Hill, the new Silent Hill remake on stream. That's gonna be fun. I know there's a remake of it, but I think it's this one. I think that's the quote-unquote remake. I don't even know what it was made for. I guess it was PC. Platforms. Oh, the Sinclair. What the heck is this? Android? Oh, it's for Android too. The ZX81 is a home computer. I've never heard of this thing, but yeah. But yeah, that's where the name of my channel comes from. The Sinclair ZX81. Never heard of it. You can play it on your phone. That's gonna be more difficult to stream then. I think we're gonna go inside the dungeon very soon. We have to go back to town. Sinclair was a British company, I think. Oh yeah, that's possible. But it's not as... It was definitely not as popular as the Commodore. Everyone knows the Commodore. But there's a few of those like home computer or like super rare, weird consoles that nobody knows of. I guess the ZX81 was one of them. Donna is such an odd name for a Gerudo? I don't even remember all the names of the Gerudo in Breath of the Wild and Tears. I'll just skip through all this. The colors of Gerudo City, yeah. I like the art style in general. I genuinely do not understand why some people do not like the art style. It looks so charming. Like maybe people don't like the shiny, plasticky aspect of it. I don't know. But the lighting is beautiful, the texturing is beautiful, the effects are really, really awesome. I'm totally down with this art style. Now, of course, you always have the typical complainers who are like, it looks like childish. It's like, who cares if it looks childish or not? If it's a good game, if it controls well. It's fun to play. Who cares if it looks childish or not? Yeah, they said the same thing about Wind Waker, that's true. I know people who to this day haven't played it because they just never got over the art style. Like, man, you are missing out. Such a great game. Why would you let art style get in the way of the experience? I just don't understand it. Especially since you can list so many games that have realistic graphics and they're just totally boring. Completely boring games. Oh, but they look so realistic. Yeah, who cares if it's not fun to play, then... I mean, I love me some photorealistic graphics too. It kind of depends on what I'm playing. But for an adventure like this, the art style the simple art style is cool. Like a little diorama. I mean, I can understand preferring a certain art style in Zelda. That I can totally understand. Like, I myself also prefer Twilight Princess's art style over the Wind Waker. If I had to choose, I prefer the more mature Zelda style. But I'm not gonna not play a Zelda game just because the art style is not the direction I want to go in. Besides, the Wind Waker had some very mature themes. Yeah, Bloodborne, for example, is really cool. And it looks great, and it's but that's just because the game in general is good. But I also love Tunic, even though it has a very simplistic art style. Tiny Zelda makes you smile. It is a very charming design. But you know, the 2D Zelda games have always been more colorful and more cartoony in general, just because the graphics were more limited back then. It had like the pixel art style. Yeah, graphics shouldn't really matter all that much anyway. It should be like, you can have preferences, but it should be lower on the list than gameplay and just fun factor. Because that's what ultimately matters. It's an interactive media. It's not like a movie. Besides, there's so many games that have already proven that graphics sometimes they just really don't matter at all. I mean, just look at Undertale, like the most basic 8-bit type of graphics, and it's an absolute banger. Distilled desert. Huh. I need to find the friends. I don't remember how I did this. Huh. I think I flew over there with a crow last time. Although I don't have any crows. I know you can find an accessory that lets you jump higher, which is a godsend. No. That one costs 2 triangles. Yeah, I did fly over here. There we go. I love the still world so much. I think it's such a cool concept. Ow. And I miss my water blocks. Probably heal. Go. Well, Minish Cap is a completely different type of art style than this. It's the classic pixel art, which is always appreciated by almost everyone. But personally, I really love this this style. Like I said, it's like a miniature diorama. The only thing they could tone down a little bit is the blur on the edges of the... like the field blur is a little excessive. I wish you could at least turn it down a little bit, but... of course, it's a Nintendo game, so that's not gonna happen. I think there's a... Oh, you ass. Stop destroying my bed. Okay. I do that. Oh, no. That doesn't work. Yeah. What you get. Table. When I first saw Minish Cap, I knew I would love it. When I played it about a year ago, I indeed really enjoyed it. One of my favorite Zelda games. It's a bit short though, that's probably my only complaint. It's very short compared to, say, A Link to the Past. But that's a minor gripe, of course. And the overworld is like super small. But it is packed with fun moments, so it doesn't really matter. Can I spawn a bed here? No. Ah, there's that little ledge there I keep getting hung up on. There we go. That's the wrong button. There we go. Metroid Fusion mentioned, yay. Been a long time since I played a Metroid game. I should. The whole world kind of reminds me of the Splatoon story mode level design. I have never played Splatoon, so I don't know. I cannot confirm or deny. Yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. That's what it is, right? In Tears, it's up on the D-pad, right? To fuse arrows. That's why I keep pressing up. It has happened so many times. Where's the last one? Not down here. Where is it? Oh wait, there's a... There's a cafe. Yeah! I want a spider. Ow. That really hurts. I'll just destroy him. Zelda version of Swamps. Yeah, they were in Link Between Worlds. Or not, sorry, no. Well, maybe also in Link Between Worlds, I don't remember. But Link's Awakening for sure. Funnily enough, Metroid Prime 4 will probably be used to prove Switch 2's graphical capabilities. I hope so, yeah. In general, I hope Switch 2 will have the graphic capabilities, or graphical capabilities. Because right now I'm just dumping every game I buy, I just immediately dump them to a PC. Just instantly, I don't even bother. I mean, I bought the Switch, I bought the game, they have my money. After that, I can do whatever I want with it. At least that's how I view it. This might be the only Zelda game where Zelda is the hero, not Link, that might be made. Well, we'll never know. Maybe this will be like this will become its own little spin-off. Like, I don't really care much about graphical style, but I do care about graphical, like, performance. If I play PC games like a few times in a row and I go back to a Switch game like natively on the Switch, unless it's in handheld, of course, handheld it's fine. But if I play it docked, it's such a blurry mess, especially on my 4K monitor. It's just terrible. The last time I did that was with Xenoblade 3. I mean, you get used to it at some point, but it's such a hazy, blurry mess. Once the next gen is out, I will emulate Switch games to run at higher frame rate and resolution. Don't care if Nintendo doesn't like that. Well, like I said, it's been proven in court. It's fully legal to emulate games. You're just not allowed to download ROMs, and you do have to dump your own firmware and all that stuff. And I think that's the ethical way to do it. You buy a Switch, you buy the game, you dump your own keys, and then you're good. Yeah, resolution is a big one, but also just anti-aliasing, and I don't know what they will do with the next Switch. I don't think it's gonna be 4K. Pretty sure. Like, at best, it will be like what is it called again? Like fake 4K, where it just upscales it. Yeah, but that's not up to Nintendo to decide. They already tried in court and they lost. Or no, that was Sony. But it was a message for all developers. Yeah, 1440p. With... Damn, she just smoked her. I think Nero has a good video about that. Like, people think that you can just download a game if you own it. That's not true. You do have to do it yourself. But I'm pretty sure if you have all the tools you need and you paid for what you own, then... I mean, yeah, Nintendo just said they need to get with the times. If you're not going to offer this service to people, people will create their own service. Same with the whole Pal World situation now. Yeah, I agree, Kokali. Because now with the whole situation with Power World, everyone is immediately jumping like to conclusions where it's like patents shouldn't exist. It's like, no, the problem is not patents. Patents are fine, but after a game comes out, after it's out in the world, the patent should be nullified. Like, it's a great way to protect ideas while it's still in development. Because if you think about it, if you wouldn't be able to patent anything, you wouldn't be able to show anything. You wouldn't be able to show trailers, you wouldn't be able to do any promotion, because other developers can see your idea on display and then just steal your idea and do it faster than you would do, and just, you know, publish their game before you do. That would be a terrible way. Like, that's what patents are for. It's that so that you can develop an idea, but after it's out there, other people should be able to build upon that. Is it even known what patents exactly the lawsuit is about? Yeah, well, no, it's not entirely known for sure, but we know it's about patents, and we know that it's not copyright related, so it's not about the looks of the pals themselves. That doesn't seem to be the issue. I'm sure it is an issue in Nintendo's head, but I don't think they can actually sue them for that. Because the Pokemon themselves are very derivative of things that already exist. Like Dragon Quest, for example. But we don't know the exact mechanics, but people do have a pretty educated, like, they've made pretty educated guesses. Yeah. Well, has that been confirmed, GeoDragon? Has it been confirmed that it's about throwing the ball itself? Is it about that part of the gameplay? Because that's not even like a gameplay mechanic, right? Because that's such a broad idea. Like, that idea is way too broad. It has to be something like related to actually how they handle it in the code itself, you know? Like, I don't even care about Pal World itself, but it does send a message to developers. I don't think the developers of Pal World are super original. I don't think because in their own statement they did mention, like, creative ideas are being suppressed. It's like, well, your idea wasn't that creative, dude. You took Pokemon, you gave them guns, and you added some crafting mechanics. Like, it was always meant to be like a meme game almost. But that doesn't take away from the fact that indie developers should not be able to get bullied by bigger corporations just because they want to snuff out the competition. It's a very slippery slope once that starts happening. Like, where do you draw the line? If it really is about throwing a ball at a creature and catching it, like, do you know how many games have like a trapping mechanic or something along those lines? It's just too broad. Goodbye. Archon Craft. There's Digimon, yeah. True. I heard something like the developers of Palworld used a Pokemon engine when making the game, rather than starting from scratch. Any merits to that? That is the question. If that is the case, then yeah. They are screwed. For sure. You cannot just do that. Unless an engine is like open source, or if it's something you pay for, like a more general gaming engine, like Unreal and Unity and stuff. But if they actually took the engine of, but I don't know. The game doesn't play like a Pokemon game at all when you actually play it. So, I don't know, it just... They would have to come up with some pretty hard evidence to prove that in court. Oh, who knows, maybe they did. It's too early to say anything indefinitely. But that doesn't take away from the fact that patents should be looked into as a tool. Oh wait, I've been here. Like I said, patents are fine, but there should be some sort of limit placed on them. Where it's like, after development is done, the idea should be able to get shared with the rest of the world. I mean, for the longest time, because that's what's gonna lead to situations like you had with Apple back in the day, you know, where they tried to, instead of just making the better product, they tried to stop Samsung from making their own iPad version, their own tablet, by patenting rounded corners. The rounded corners of the iPad were patented. So, but they didn't know that. At least, probably not during development. So just as they were about to release the... Oh god, damn it. Just as they were about to release the Samsung tablet, it got patented, and then they couldn't release their product. It's like, that's just petty. That's just petty stuff. That has nothing to do with protecting your ideas. That's just abusing the system. You can't. Uh-oh. Wait, I can just lift him up. What am I doing? Ow! Okay, I gotta go heal up. There we go. I agree on the patents. I remember when Nintendo filed patents for aerial combat in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I made a video about that. That's right. That's But that was more like, in a way, like I wanted to predict what Nintendo would do with the game. Not like It was never meant to be a video about patents in general. I just use a rock. Yeah, I can. Huh! There we go. What do I do? Wait, how many do I have? Do I actually want that chest? Do I want that chest? I don't know if I want that chest. Grab the chest with bind. Do you think I can reach that? I think the reach is pretty limited, right? Ah, barely. Maybe if I just stack 4 of these. There we go. Good one. Good one. You're only saying this because you stole my Monster Maze channel. No, it's true, Donnie. I was supposed to be crazy famous. I see. I stole your Monster Maze channel. The truth finally comes out. There we go. I don't even remember how I did this the last time. Oh. Oh. Wait, I can... Maybe I can stack rocks first. And then... Oh no, it's not gonna reach. Oh wait, I can just do it. I always forget bind. I always forget I have it. Oh jeez. Oh, now I gotta get rid of this guy. Gotta rest. Time to sleep. Moral of the story today, Nintendo is a very weird company. Yeah, they kinda are. Yeah, you should play it, Charlie. It's really fun. Oh, you also forget you have bind. I also had that with recall in Tears of the Kingdom. I always forgot I had recall. Every single time. Jeez. I think I can set him on fire. That's his weakness. Yeah. And the reach on that scream. He had go. He's just gonna keep doing that, isn't he? I gotta wait for him to finish screaming. I'm just gonna keep burning him. I think I used the urchin on him last time. Do I still have him? Yeah. Just keep spawning sea urchins. Yeah, he takes a lot of hits. The bed actually has a nice mechanic. Oh, like you mean the healing part? Yeah. Well, to be fair, that's probably my biggest complaint about this game. My only real complaint about this game is that they did go a little overboard with the healing mechanics. Because you have smoothies, you have fairy bottles, you have normal hearts from pots still. They also still exist, and you can rest in a bed. And especially the smoothies are so OP. You can just stack up like 20 of them. Once you know, like, once you have like a decent amount of materials, you can just, oh my god, you're just unbeatable. Oh wait, that's where it came from. Armadillos for redads. I don't think I have an armadillo yet. Not on this file anyway. No, I don't have them yet. Let's go! Why do the urchins look like the ones that DDD throws in Smash? Same universe. New Zelda theory coming up. Yip doos. Hero mode cuts out the heart drops. That's true, yeah. I forgot there is a hero mode. But at least with the bed, it's like the healing is slow. So like in the middle of a boss fight, you won't be able to do it very easily. You can, but it's not the easiest. You do have to be a little bit lucky that he's not like aggroed onto you. Dungeon time. Oh, we still have to find the dungeon first. Yeah, like in the older games, you didn't really have that. You had 4 bottles, most of which you had to find first. And then you had like, you know, you had the 4 bottles, and then that's how much healing stuff you could bring with you. So at best you could have like 4 potions, usually less, because you didn't really do all the side quests immediately. Like finding an empty bottle in the old games was a big deal. But here it's just like 20 smoothies, just stack them up. It's not as bad as in Tears of the Kingdom, where you can have like a near infinite amount of meals with you. I don't think this is the dungeon yet, right? Or is it? Oh yeah, it is. This does count as the dungeon. Yeah, okay, there's nothing else there. Huh? Heroin mode. I heard the bug Gyptos are just parasites changing the bodies, similar to the Flood from Halo. That's actually pretty cool. And the music in this game is really good. I love the dungeon music. Dragon says, I always ran out of smoothies because making smoothies costs money and I'm on a budget. Fair enough. It's like 10 rupees, I think, per smoothie. John Good says, by the way, I know nothing about this game, but how is the dungeon situation here, especially after Tears of the Kingdom? I'm assuming you mean Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. It's way better. it's way better. They are actual dungeons. And there's a few that are really tricky too. They're a little bit more puzzle focused than they are combat focused, which makes sense because the combat in this game is much lower. Zelda is a summoner. Oh yeah, this is the funniest thing ever. Like, oh no, what will I do? You can just stand there. But yeah, I think the dungeons are very solid. I'm not gonna say which ones because I don't want to spoil things outside of what you see here. Because we're not gonna get to the other dungeons today. Sunday night. I do have to get some sleep soon. Oh, see ya, Black Lynx. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by as always. Yeah, it's a bit like Oracle of Ages, I guess. I think the whole deal with those two games, Seasons was more combat focused, Ages was more puzzle focused. So I guess you could say the same thing about this one. But they are very solid. And like I said, there's a few that are actually quite tricky. Well, there's a couple of easy ones too. You will not get through my wall. They got through my wall. I'm just gonna let them run into my sea urchins over and over. The music is fitting. It hurt itself in confusion. Yeah, got one. Now, actually, now we're gonna have a battle between him and his buddy. Oh no, it survived. Alright. Fight! Come on, you can do it. What is he doing? Why is he not attacking? They killed each other. Any echoes that are cheap and you find underrated? Crows. Crows are pretty good. If you have like a whole... once you get like 5 of... I'm pointing at the screen, I don't know why you cannot see that. But once you get 4 of... more than 4 of these triangles, like 5, 6, I think is the highest. 6 or 7. You can just spawn a whole... I think they're called a murder. A murder of crows. And they will just destroy everything. But my favorite one is Octoroks. Especially ice Octoroks. Because they just... If you spawn like 5 of them, or 6, it's just an endless barrage of projectiles. Because they shoot pretty fast. Just like a machine gun of ice balls getting flung across the screen. The enemies never stand a chance. That's how I defeated the final boss too, by the way. Ow! I'm dead. Wow, he did 2 hearts of damage. Damn. Alright, see ya, Charlie. Talk to you later. Thanks for dropping by and accusing me of stealing your channel. He did. That's what friends do. And tomorrow he will be like, hey Don, how's it going? Oh, yesterday? Ah, gekkigheid. Gekkigheid. Come on, get him. Get him. Oh my god. Mothula is useless. Yeah, burn. Still on fire. Yeah. These little guys are also pretty good. Especially against plant-based enemies, they will all just burn forever until they die. Hey Izza, how you doing? Underappreciated game. So far, the reactions to it have been very, very positive. I know there's a few reviews, or I guess the Metacritic score is like one of the lower, on the lower side of the Zelda spectrum. But who cares? I do hope it will be a success though. I really hope it will be like it will sell well. Because that's how we get more of this stuff. I want more. 2D Zelda games have become very rare. Like prior to this game, the last original 2D Zelda game that wasn't a remake or a port was, I think, A Link Between Worlds. That's a long, long time ago. So I really, really hope the game sells well. Well enough for Nintendo to think like, okay, there's still people who want this stuff. People still want this. Alright, you're dead. Bastard. Oh no. Oh, come on. Come on. Is he just gonna stay gone? Not selling well at all, though? That's a shame. It is the end of the Switch's life cycle, so I guess kinda makes sense to an extent. I do hope it's not because of the art style or because you don't play as Link. Because it's really, really good. I forgot to read the sign. Will it get nominated for Game of the Year? Honestly, I do not care. I've given up on the Game Awards. Blue in color, large tusk, long nose. Okay, so the elephant. Oh no, not this guy. Need something fast. Mothula, go! This is your last chance. Your one chance to redeem yourself. Okay, you're already sucking. Yeah, you suck. I am never choosing you again. Yeah, go. And I'm dead. To be fair, not many banger games this year. I still have to play Luigi's Mansion 2, although that is a port. But I still have to play it. Play it. Jeez, my voice is completely destroyed. So annoying. Okay, you guys go. Maybe I can just throw rocks at him. Oh, you're such a coward. Stop running away from me. Yeah. What else can I send his way? I think bats will just die instantly. Oh, you guys really suck, you know that? No, not the audience. Keys. There we go. What do you think of a potential HD Ocarina of Time remake? I do not care for that at all. I would much prefer they put all their attention and focus on new Zelda games. We already have Ocarina of Time 3D. We have the original, which, you know, still plays just fine. Just make a new game. Why do we always have to have everything remade? But that's just my opinion, of course. I don't blame you for wanting it. I don't want to sound like I don't want people to have what they want, but you know, I just don't care about remakes. I still play games from like ages ago, and I still enjoy them. Will Ganondorf be in the remake? I hope so, yeah. Ganondorf with an AK-47 would be a great idea. Oh. There we go. Ganondorf game, but it's Pikmin. I have no idea what to expect from that. But yeah, I think there's a little bit of a disease, a remake disease going on, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a remake. Like, that game is not even that old. It still looks just fine. But if we keep buying it, keep buying it, then they're just gonna keep doing it. The Last of Us remake. Who asked for that? They could have just ported it to, and it just, you know, 1080p, done. Do we really need a remake where they change the models and incorporate some of the mechanics from The Last of Us 2? Or as, yeah, The Last of Us 2 was the one after that. I don't know. I guess I just value original ideas way more. Because you can keep doing that forever. Because at some point, let's say they make Ocarina of Time remake. Like 10 years from now, that's gonna be outdated again. What, do we have to make another remake after that? Like when does it stop? We need more Zelda games outside of Hyrule. I agree. I agree fully. Like part of what makes Ocarina of Time special is also just what they like the time it was made in. I want the wall spider. Where can I find the wall spiders again? I have to go all the way back. Where do I find the wall spiders again? I don't remember. Oop. There we go. I could have just warped back here. See what's over here. Have I been here? No, I have not. Actually, I should probably get rid of this guy first. You guys, go! Oh, they're way too slow for this. Ow. Yeah, they got him. The spider is OP, yeah. I find it so curious that the crawl tulas in Japanese are called wall tulas. But every other wall tula in this series has gone by the name Stalwall? Really? Stalwall. Well, yeah, Bloodborne is not going to be a remake, probably, though. It's just going to be remastered, which just basically means upscaled. Maybe change the frame rate. That's all you need to do. That's enough. It's a kitty. Wait, these are Gyptos, so I should probably set them on fire. Oh no, wait, then they become... Oh, I have these. Yeah, now what you gonna do? This guy has got armor. You can solve your problems with beds in this game. Even applies to real life. Yeah. You got the Gibdo Echo. Hat. Only read it. Oh, okay, only the level 2s change into a read it. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember this dungeon being pretty big. I think the water dungeon is quite small. Very linear too. Maybe that's where they expect you to go first. As always. As always, the desert is the harder place. Is this my second playthrough? Yeah. I finished it a couple of days ago. Wow, those arrows are useless. I think this guy will just... Oh no. He will get hit by it. I like the music becomes 8-bit when you turn into Sword Fighter. So fun. How was the game overall? Really good. Really fun. Short but powerful. Oh no, that's not what I want. I gotta distract them. Oh, I got him. Come at me, bruh. Get over here. I like how the music is just like a discordant version of the main Zelda theme. Is the master art book for Tears of the Kingdom out yet? Yeah. Well, the Japanese version is out. There's a lot of interesting stuff in there, which I will do a video on as well. I'm still trying to decide which game I should, which topic I should cover first. Whether I should do a Tears of the Kingdom Masterworks video or something related to this game. Because the only problem is with this game is a lot of people are still playing it, so I don't know if people are ready to hear like hardcore lore stuff yet. Might be a little too early. Maybe I should wait for one more week. It's not a very long game, but to be fair, I did play through it like for almost 8 hours per day. Not everyone can do that. So it might be better to wait. And just do something else for next week. How was the lore for this game? Pretty substantial. Yeah. Obviously I cannot really give any big spoilers, but it's there's some stuff in here that will change the lore as we know it in a good way. Like, it's not like a super crazy timeline stuff or anything like that. It's not like oh, it solves the entire timeline or anything, but there's some stuff in here that yeah, it has a pretty big impact on how we view the mythology as a whole. What is that blue bar? That is if you are in Sword Fighter mode. Oh, I can just use a crow to fly there. Oh, I don't have crows. I only have bats. Either will do. Woohoo! Be sure this is sort of a continuation of something, right? Not a new reincarnation or such. You'll see. I don't want to spoil anything for the others. But like I said, it's not heavy on timeline stuff where it's like, oh geez, we actually know what went down in the timeline at this and this moment. Like it's more about the core mythology that gets explained very well in this game, like in a very interesting way. Oh, wrong one. Ow. Shouldn't have done that. Considering how Link and Zelda doesn't know each other, then I don't think it's a continuation. Yeah, I guess you're right on the money there. Alright, see you, John. Thanks for dropping by. But don't go into this game thinking about timelines and stuff. In fact, just don't do that in general with Zelda. It's never... You're gonna get disappointed either way. If you're thinking like, oh, this is gonna explain all the stuff from the previous game or whatever. Just focus on the story at hand. That's just a way better... Like any other little reference, it's always fun. But just don't go into it thinking like it's gonna solve everything that came before. Where's that room with the... There was a room just now. Is that here? No. Where was it? This is where I fought Link. I think it's here. Yeah, I think it... Yeah, it's there. I can see it. Because the room behind it I didn't visit yet. So I need a cat and an elephant. Elephant. And a cat. I think, right? Or other way around, maybe? No? Oh wait, maybe it's only the elephant then? Only the cat? Or does it change based on your save file? Wait, what? Pretty sure on my save file was an elephant and a cat. This one for sure said elephant. Stands quietly in the sanctum, it's blue color with large tusk and long nose. Yeah. Ow. Is it the snake then? Oh, it does change. It's different for... Oh, so it's different for every save file. That's interesting. Yo, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I was like super confident, like, oh, I got it. Do I have a key? No, it's not a hawk every time. I am 100% sure. it was a cat and an elephant for me. Wait, am I just crazy? Maybe you are right. I don't know. I shouldn't be so confident about it. I know there is a bird outside, yeah. Like somewhere up high. Yeah, maybe it is that Mandela effect. I thought, okay, I have the cat, so I'm good. The cat is not involved. Okay. Then I have to find a way to get outside. You go outside again. Outside view. Yeah, I have to actually watch my map. I never had to do that before. Always forget bind. I really thought it was the cat for some reason, but I guess not. Makes sense though, because you do have to visit all the areas. I thought maybe it differs per save file, like it's random every time. That would be cool though, if that was the case. Like some parts of the dungeon are actually optional. There's like different parts are optional per save file. Okay, that doesn't work. I don't think I can just shoot an arrow. I know how I did it last time, but I want to see if maybe there's another way to do it. Last time I think I just stacked a few beds on top of each other. I think. Wait, how do we... Maybe I had a fire keys last time. It's also possible. But yeah. You might actually be able to... Oh, maybe I can actually. No, it's gonna fall down. I know you just have to turn this one. So when you can also do... You might just be able to shoot an arrow. Although I... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye. I don't even know if this is the way I did it last time, to be honest. I've done a couple of puzzles differently already. Mighty level 1 bow. You use the flying tile. I don't have the flying tile yet. It rests its wings atop a tower. Bare sharp eyes and a strong beak. I wish I had a wall spider now. So this is just a clue, so this is optional as well. I will just go back outside. Whoop. Oh, just go away. Just go away. I. Oh. Oh god, I'm dying already. Should have made some smoothies for myself. I didn't find this hint. I kind of thought found a well, yeah. You don't really have to. I mean, it's process of elimination, right? Once you have all the statues, you can just guess. Especially since you know one of them is for sure the elephant. Can't do that. Can't do that either. Oh, I missed the accessory that makes you jump higher. I miss it already. Let's see, what do I have? I should have gotten more of these. Maybe I can use a statue to reach it. And a bed. Oh! This would have been so easy with a spider. Maybe I can use a trampoline. Yeah! Do I need to go here? That's the big question. Am I wasting my time? I probably am. No. You know what? Screw it. I don't care anymore. In fact, you can probably reach it from here too. Is it up here? Ooh. Yeah, burn. I gotta remember this part. I don't want to deal with that. Dungeons are good, right? Yeah, they sure are. They sure are. So far, I'm really, I've been really impressed with the game. Come on, yeah. I haven't found every single thing, but I'm getting close. There we go. Burb. I have to go inside first. Oh no, 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 no! Leave me alone! Oh, I'm gonna die. Well, at least I'm gonna start where I want to be. Because you start at the nearest entrance, I think. I had so much more stuff when I first came here. Yeah, there we go. He has acquired the burb. Burb. Where's the Kate? There's the Kate. No, the elephant. God damn. Now I have the cat on my mind. Where's the elephant? Come on. Alright, there we go. The enemies do they do a lot of damage, I'll give them that. I think the boss that I'm about to fight, he's pretty, like the fight is pretty lengthy. Pretty lengthy boss. Because there's certain attacks where you're just basically forced to wait. Let's see. There we go. Come on. How did this one work again? No, it's not that. I forgot this puzzle. Oh wait, it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Took me long enough. I like the Gerudo Sanctum boss a lot. It reminds me of Queen Gibdo. I also like how it's a original boss. Like it's not a lot of the bosses in the game, although I don't mind, they are kind of like a rehash of older bosses. In some cases, I think that's pretty cool. It was cool to see certain old school bosses back again. But I also like the new bosses a lot. Actually, I'm gonna quickly take a bathroom break. I will be back in literally a few minutes. So, before we fight the boss, I gotta get this out of my system. So, I'll be back in a sec. And I'm back. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Should probably rest. I don't have any smoothies or whatever to heal myself with. I don't think. Nope. I guess we're going hard mode. Got it. There we go. Let's see if I can beat him without any healing items. Gonna be difficult. Thank you, Drac. I think I need a rock. It's the second phase where it gets a little troublesome. Oh, I wish the music was always 8-bit like that. It sounds so cool. Hit the sand dune, yeah. Give me that power. Oh, I missed. Oh no, 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 no. No, I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead, but you know what I mean. Oh, that was so stupid. At least I got full power. Okay, I got the rock. Oh, that was way quicker. Way quicker than my first playthrough. I really gotta stop pressing up to go to my inventory. On my first playthrough, I didn't really know the pattern. Or when he was vulnerable. Took me way longer. I've never played Link's Awakening. How's this game compared to Link's Awakening? Very different. Despite the similar art style, or identical art style pretty much. Feels very, very different. Like Link's Awakening is way more combat focused. This is way more puzzle focused. But there's some tough dungeons in Link's Awakening as well. I recommend playing it if you haven't already. The happy little lemons. Do I get a new triangle now? You can now create echoes at a distance. That the monster they captured. Something like that. Yeah, that's not a lot of information. The real lore dump doesn't come until later. My boy doing now. Hey, Timer, how you doing? How you doing? Playing them Zelders? Playing some Zelders. Have you played the game yet, Timer, or not? Hey, Shana. Or Shana. Is it Shana or Shana? I just had to guess when I did the shout out in my last video. Yeah, nice of you to drop by. Yeah, I like how this game is like a blend between the new and the old formula. Because you do have choices in terms of like which dungeon you tackle first, but there are dungeons you cannot do until later. It's the long ah. You're Australian. Well, g'day, mate. Yeah, nah. Crikey. I love Australia. I love Australian movies, by the way. I've seen a lot of Australian movies from, what is that famous Australian publishing company again? Like Stan? S-T-A-N? S-T-A-N, I think. Although you guys don't seem to have a lot of actors, because I always keep saying this, seeing the same actors in every series or movie. What do you think of the game, brother? I think it's awesome. It's definitely up there with some of my favorite 2D Zeldas. I'm not even gonna try to compare it to 3D Zeldas because it's just so different. But if I had to rank all the 2D Zelda games, this one would be high up there for sure. Oh, don't tell me about it. No, really, the movies and series from Australia that I have seen are all good. I like Wolf Creek, both the movies and the series, although it is a little gruesome, but I don't know, I'm a horror movie guy, so... I think they're doing a new season again. New Wolf Creek season. Season 3. It feels like the Oracle games in so many ways. Yeah, it does. It's a really cool combination between the two formulas. I'm just happy to see dungeons back, man. It's really cool. Should engage in combat a little bit more. I'm already short on echoes. Alright, who are we gonna spawn? Is it P-Hat time again? Maybe this guy. Dark Nut. Yeah, get him. Smoke him. Come on, man. You've got armor. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna lose this one. Yeah, he's definitely gonna lose this one. Wait. Wow, he's distracted. I can kill his friend. Oh, I'm out of juice. I gotta catch me some. I gotta catch me some crows. Let's go. Oh no. This is not going well. Jeez, he does a lot of damage. You guys fight. I'll just stay here. Ah! I really don't have any good summons at all. Even the Darknet just gets destroyed. Yeah, I should probably get out of here. This is not a good idea. Well, it's not OP against these guys. I'm just gonna hang out here. What do you think of the lore, just in general? Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's really good. Has a couple of really awesome moments. Probably one of the coolest villains in the whole series. E-Hat and Crow, dude, best in the game. No, man, Octoroks. Gotta go for the Octoroks. Although crows are pretty good too. But Octoroks are my favorite. Actually, I should try to find one. I think they might be in this area. I'll just go away. How do I... Oh, it's not high enough. Maybe I can make it to the top of the tree. Let's see. Huh! Yeah! Oh, this is also cool, by the way. This is the Eastern Palace, which everyone thought was probably going to be a dungeon in the game, but it's actually more like a mini dungeon, like an optional thing. I'm not going to do it right now. It's actually quite short, but am I going the right way? Yeah, I am going the right way. Oh. See if I can find an Octorok. Murder of crows also makes you rich. Yeah, that's true. They do pick up rupees and stuff. Like later on you can spawn like 6 or 7 of them. It's really awesome. Alright, Geo Dragon. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good one. If you get up and lay back down again after the first heal, it'll go faster? Really? I did not know that. You get better badges later. But that is a cool little tidbit. Also, Lord Jabu Jabu is in this game. That's kind of interesting. Lord Jabu Jabu in the Fallen timeline. Oh, later, Shayna. Thank you for dropping by. The first Zelda game to go into, like, completely blind? That's awesome. Really cool. Well, have fun with the game, and thanks for dropping by. See you later. Okay, I got it. Where do you think this is in the timeline? Well, this pretty much has to be Fallen timeline, but it's not as easy to place as I hoped it would be. Because it's definitely not the same Link from from Link's Awakening and the Oracle games. That's not possible. You'll figure out why. There's some backstory to him. But it cannot be the same Link. It's pretty much impossible. It does not compute. Where do I go again? Oh yeah, I gotta go here. Or not. Yeah, okay, he's gone. Could just be centuries after the Hero of Legend. Hyrule has changed too when compared to these games, hasn't it? Yeah, it does. Like the Eastern Temple is now kind of like an archaeological site. It's definitely not easy. Wait, why does it say I have to go here? Did I miss an interaction again? Like last time? I usually don't put much stock in the enemies, like the enemy types. Because I know people are like, oh, I cannot be in this timeline because there's Lionels in the game. It's like, yeah, but they're monsters, you know. They always appear and disappear again, and they will just show, like, they're creations usually. Okay, I do have to just... I was going the right way. Ugh. Cross the bridge to the east, he said. Oh. There's a ton of enemies in this game that are usually in top-down Zeldas. There's a lot of Ocarina of Time enemies. Like Wolfos. We haven't seen those in a while. Oh no. I hate Tektites in this game. They're the worst. I'm just gonna avoid everything. There it is. Well, also, the more I read about the timeline in Masterworks, the more I feel like maybe it's time to let go. Or at least just accept that every game can just take place in its own reality with its own history, where things are slightly different from others. Which I would be fine with, by the way, because the individual stories are way more interesting. And, you know, some games are clearly direct sequels to each other. But then another game comes along and it just throws everyone, like everything, for a loop again. I don't know, it's difficult to explain here. I will make a video about it. Maybe that's the first video I should make. My thoughts on the Zelda timeline, because I don't really have time to do like a super in-depth animated video again, because it's gonna be a little bit of a busy week for me. So maybe I should just do that. I already have kind of a script half written. All right. Let's go. But yeah, there's so much stuff in the Masterworks timeline that it's not compatible at all with the old timeline. Like, yes, Octoroks! Alright. Ow! Yeah, give me them Octoroks. I think they only take up one triangle, right? Or maybe that's... Yeah, there we go. Look how fast they shoot. It's just a rocket barrage. They don't stand a chance. I want the ice Octoroks though, because they also freeze them. Just double, like bonus damage. Gotta find the chief. Like on my first playthrough, I went to every house, talked to every NPC, but I'm not gonna do that here on stream. I like those floating laser eye things as well. Oh yeah, the Beamos, right? I haven't used those very often. Rude. Alright. Whiz robes are good. But you cannot spawn a whole lot of them, right? I noticed that numbers are usually very good. I should just go to the cold area. Just get some ice Octoroks. But it's no use going there now. Because you cannot do that dungeon just yet. Oh, you're talking about the MOA. Oh, okay, those ghost thingies. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I found something really weird. Sure, most of you found it by now. We might go there soon. Before the dungeon, maybe. Actually, it's getting late. I should probably call it quits soon. I'll finish this part and then then I gotta go. Log is OP. There's so many echoes. So many strategies. Strategies. Really fun. They basically say the same thing. Where's the Tower of Hera? Yeah, that's a good question. It got demolished, I guess. Also, why is the House of Gale or Ice Palace, depending on which game you want to refer to, but why is that now a Great Fairy? Like, this whole game is a big mishmash of different bosses and enemies from different games. It's awesome. How many times have I completed the game? Only once. But on my 100% save file, I have... well, it's not 100% yet, but I am 100%ing it, sort of. I'm doing all the side quests and stuff. I think I got most of them. Still got a few left. And I think I'm still missing a few heart pieces as well. But I will finish the game again from beginning to end for sure, because I also want to capture footage of the game, which I didn't do during my first playthrough, because there will be so much footage that's unusable where I'm just getting stumped trying to solve a puzzle. It's just unnecessary space. So once I have a subject that I want to talk about for this game, I will replay the game again. In fact, I might back up my saves before every dungeon, so that I always have a save file somewhere that I can just copy back. Like, reset the save. So that I always have a certain point in the story where I can get back to, you know? Certain anchor points from which to record. I did that for Tears of the Kingdom as well. Because if I need footage of a specific location, I don't want to go through that quest for the zillionth time. Yeah, I have no doubt speedrunners are also going to have a field time with this game. This part is funny. I only have the short flag race to do in 17 seconds for 100% save. It's driving me up the wall. That's why I usually don't 100% games. Because if it goes too far, I'm like, yeah, no. Like with the Korok seeds, I'm just, it's just no. It's just no for me. Not doing it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Jabu Jabu. At first I thought he was gonna be the dungeon. Would have been a nice callback. Fight is cool though, yeah. Yeah, so this is a whole like wild goose chase where you have to go after Jabu Jabu. But I think I'm gonna call it quits because I am getting really tired. Way past midnight here. I know Timer is also a night owl like me, but I will just save it here. You live in Europe, yes. Central Europe. Or Northern Europe, I should say. Central European time. But yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by. You too, Timer. I hope you have fun with the game, although I'm guessing you're done with it now. I guess for me the next game is the Silent Hill 2 remake. Yeah. The Silent remake release date should be soon. Yeah, October 8th, so that's not next week, but the week after. That's probably gonna be my next game I'm gonna commit myself to. Yeah, this game is really replayable for me already. Such a fun game. But yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by, and I will see you guys around. You're right. Yeah, you too in Revenant. See you later, Timer. Thank you, Dreamweaver. Thanks everyone for dropping by. I am heading to bed. Bye bye.